All right. So 9C class, today we are going to study the concept of utilities. What are utilities? Beta, utilities are the service routines or the service programs that performs the housekeeping function into your computer. Okay, that provides, that helps, or that enables the smooth functioning of your computer. Okay, utilities are also system software that ensures the smooth functioning, the smooth working of your computer system. How they ensure the smooth working? As they perform the housekeeping functions. What are the housekeeping functions performed by utilities? Backup, backup of the data, text editor, disk compression, disk defragmentation, okay, disk management, antivirus, encryption, decryption. These are the type of utilities. Okay, I once again repeat: backup, text editor, disk compression, disk defragmentation, disk management, antivirus, and encryption and decryption. Clear? So let us study the first type of utility. The first type of utility is disk management or file management software. Beta, in general sense, if we want to define file, how we can define file? Beta, file means set of records. File means set of records. You can organize your files into various groups. You can store your files into various folders. Okay. So what is a folder? Folder is a storage container where you can keep all the files, where you can store all your files, right? So file management software means complete track, complete record of files which are stored into your computer is kept. Okay, it is also known as file manager, as it helps to maintain, it helps to organize and keep the complete record of all the files that are stored inside your computer system, right? You can store your files in different folders, and when you store your files into folders, a hierarchical system gets created. What is the hierarchical system? Tree like structure gets created. Okay, so what are the various examples of file management software? Beta, these are some of the examples of file management software: Window Explorer, Free Commander, Explorer plus plus, Pathfinder, Directory Opus, E-File Cabinet, Microsoft OneDrive. Okay. Next is antivirus software. Beta, antivirus, a very popular term. You all are very much familiar with this term. But first, I would like to explain in very brief what is virus. Beta, virus means any abnormal software that disturbs the working of computer system, that disturbs the working of computer system. Okay, so to handle such an abnormal software, to prevent your system files from getting damaged or any other problem, we use antivirus. What is antivirus software? Antivirus software is a software that detects and remove virus from the computer. Okay, a software or a program that detect means it checks, The meaning of detect means it checks, detect and remove the virus from the system so that system works smoothly. Okay. What are the various examples of antivirus? McAfee, Bitdefender, Norton Antivirus, eScan, Kaspersky. Okay. So let us move to the third type of utility software, encryption and decryption software. Beta, in simple example, I tell you the meaning of encryption. Suppose you want to send a secret message to one of your friend, okay, and you don't want any third person should see that message. You want to prevent your message, you want to protect your message from the third person. What you do? You change your original message into some code. You change your original message into some code. Okay. Suppose there are two boys, Gaurav and Raghav. Gaurav wants to send one message to Raghav, but Gaurav does not want that message should be read by any other person. So what Gaurav and Raghav have decided that we will convert our message into some code. वो अपने मैसेज को किसी कोड में चेंज कर देंगे. And that code is known only to Jaskaran and to Raghav, not to any third person. If any third person will try to interfere, so he or she won't be able to understand the message. So your message will not get hacked by the hacker. So you are safe. Your data is safe. Okay, am I clear? So this coded form of the message, the code into which you convert your original message, that code is called ciphertext. आपने अपने मैसेज को जिस कोड में चेंज किया है, that code is called ciphertext. When the message reaches the destination, the reverse of encryption takes place, that is decryption. Decryption is the reverse process of encryption, that is again converting the code back to the original message. Decryption is the reverse process of encryption, which means converting the code, converting the ciphertext back to the original message. Back to the original message. Okay? So this will protect your data from unauthorized users. No hacker or any illegal person will be able to read your data. So data is completely safe and secure, right? Now, what are the various examples of encryption and decryption softwares? LastPass, VeraCrypt, BitLocker, 7-Zip, Tor browser, File Vault 2, HTTPS Everywhere, CyberGhost, ExpressVPN, Semantic Endpoint Encryption, AXCrypt. These are some of the examples of encryption and decryption software. Am I clear up till here to all of you? 9C class, am I clear to all of you? Right. So what, apart from the three type of utilities that we discussed in the previous lecture, other utilities are backup utility, text editor utility, disk compression, disk defragmentation. Okay. Now, utility software is also known as service programs or service utility routines. Other name of utility software is service program or service or utility routines. Now beta, what is backup utility? What is backup? To keep the duplicate copy of your important data. जैसे आपके पेरेंट्स जितने भी घर के जरूरी कागज हैं उनकी फोटोकॉपी करवा के घर में रखते हैं. Like suppose you have some important file, you get that file photostat, right? And you keep the duplicate copy as a safeguard, that in case original gets lost, you can cover the loss by the photocopy, right? Then text editor utility. Beta, text editor means a software where you can type the text, but formatting facilities are not enough, like Notepad, Notepad++. Then disk compression. Beta, what is disk compression? You might have heard WinZip. Some of you might be using WinZip to reduce the size of the file. Okay, so that it should cover the less space. Then disk defragmentation. Beta, fragmentation means your file is scattered all over the disk. At separate areas, your file is scattered into different parts. You have to get together all the parts and store them at one place. That is called disk defragmentation. जो फाइल फ्रेगमेंट हुई है, जो डिफरेंट सेक्टर्स में, पार्ट्स में डिवाइड हुई है, अलग अलग जगह पे पड़ी है, उन सभी को इकट्ठा करके एक ही जगह पे रखना. That is called disk defragmentation. Right? Now, let us start the new topic, application softwares. By name, it is very much clear, the softwares which carries out the operations for a specific application. The softwares which carries out the operation for a specific application, right? And they are used to perform a specific task. Like for example, railway reservation. In the railway reservation software, you can only book the tickets for the train. You want to go somewhere via train, you can book the ticket. You cannot do any other work in this software. You cannot use this software for any other work except booking and cancellation of tickets. Okay. So what are the three categories of application software? What are the three categories of application software? Beta, there are three categories: general purpose application software, specific purpose application software, customized software. So three categories of application software are general purpose application software, specific purpose application software, and customized software, right? So first of all, we are going to study what do you mean by general purpose application software. Beta, by name, it is very much clear. General purpose, which is used for general work, general task, can be used by anyone as per his or her requirement. Wide variety of tasks can be performed using these softwares. Okay, so the softwares which are used to perform different variety of tasks and is helpful to every user, right? Such softwares are also known as packages. The another name of general purpose application software is packages. And what are the different categories of general purpose application softwares? Beta, there are four categories. Beta, listen one thing. There is difference in the word categories and example. Okay, there is difference in the word category and the word example. So be careful with respect to the question. Don't mix the two different answers together. Categories is different, example is different. So what are the categories of general purpose application softwares? Word processing software, spreadsheet, database management system, graphics, multimedia, and presentation software. Let us study the first category, word processing software. Beta, word processor is a software that is used to create, edit, manage, format, print the documents. You can type the document, you can edit, make changes in the document, you can easily maintain the document, you can add so many images, you can add so many formatting facilities to your document. Rather, you can even print your document. You can obtain the hard copy of the document. So such software is known as word processing software. And what are the various examples of word processing softwares? MS Word, Abhi Word, OpenOffice.org Writer. Beta, remember one thing. Never write OpenOffice.org alone. OpenOffice.org Writer. If you are giving example of word processing. Okay. Word Perfect, Apple iWork, Google Docs, LibreOffice Writer. One is OpenOffice.org Writer, one is LibreOffice Writer. Clear? Now next comes electronic spreadsheet software. Beta, in your lower classes, you have studied MS Excel. You might have worked with MS Excel software. And definitely you have worked with. Beta, MS Excel is an electronic spreadsheet software. A spreadsheet is a file that is used to enter the data in form of rows and columns. The arrangement of data in form of rows and columns. Horizontal are the rows and vertical are the columns. And the area where you enter your data, that particular area is called cell. What is cell? The intersection of row and column. The intersection of row and column is called cell, where you actually enter your data. Okay. So what is the benefit of electronic spreadsheet software? Beta, such softwares, they help to accept the data in row and column, that is in tabular form. Okay. You can edit the data, you can enter the data, you can perform different type of calculations. You can perform different type of calculations. You can prepare financial accounts in Excel. You can prepare profit and loss account. You can prepare your balance sheet. Okay. So what are the examples of spreadsheet softwares? MS Excel, OpenOffice.org Calci, Lotus 123, Quattro Pro, LibreOffice Calci, G-Numeric, Zoho Sheet, Spread32, and Google Sheets. Beta, 9 examples I have given you with respect to electronic spreadsheet software. Now the next category is presentation software. Beta, you might have worked with MS PowerPoint. Okay, where you create presentation. What is presentation? Collection of slides. And what is slide? Individual page of presentation. Individual page of presentation is called slides. So a software that enables the users to create professional looking presentations, business presentations. Okay, that is called presentation software. What are the various examples of presentation software? MS PowerPoint, OpenOffice.org Impress, Prezi, Keynote, LibreOffice Impress, Visme, Zoho Show, Google Slides. So these 8 are the examples of presentation software. Beta, next is the concept of fourth category of application softwares, that is called database management system, that is DBMS. Now what is DBMS? Beta, when we collect data from different sources, when we collect data from different sources about one particular object, जैसे आप स्टूडेंट हो, you are a student, and regarding you, what all information I can collect, what type of information I can collect: your name, your roll number, age, marks, class, father name, mother name, age, gender, email, phone number, address, Aadhaar number. So, and this whole information I can collect from different sources regarding the student. So this collection of information about one particular entity is called database. Now, so much of information you have gathered via database, you have to manage database then, so that your information does not get affected. You have to maintain your database. You have to efficiently manage your database. So in order to handle, in order to manage the database effectively and efficiently, we have a software that is called DBMS, Database Management System. Okay, am I clear? So what is database management system? It is a program that provides necessary tools and to create and manipulate the data collected in the database. Okay, and what is database? Collection of logically related data. Okay, now the information that you have collected in the database, how that information is stored, whatever information you have collected, whatever database you have made, beta, information in database is stored in the form of tables. The data in the database is represented in form of tables. Okay, so these are examples of DBMS softwares: MS Access, OpenOffice.org Base, MySQL, FoxPro, Oracle, DBase, SQLite, MongoDB. These are the 8 examples of database management softwares. Okay, is this assignment visible to everyone? Beta, is the assignment visible? Now, up till now, we have covered so many topics of chapter 3. Let us now revise what all we have covered. Okay, so this is a short assignment come revision of all the topics that we have covered up till now with respect to chapter 3. Those of you who knows the answer, raise your thumb. I will unmute you one by one. Name 4 major components of computer system. Name 4 major components of computer system. Yes, who will answer this question? Yes, Garima has. Yes, Garima, unmute yourself. Garima, unmute yourself. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, the hardware, the operating system, the application program routines, and the humanware.
Very right, very good. Hardware, application programs, operating system, and humanware. Very good. All right. Name 3 types of system software. Name 3 types of system software. So, okay, Anshya, unmute yourself.
Types of system software are operating system, language processors, utilities.
Yes, of course, very right. Operating system, utilities, and language processors. These are the types of system software. Okay. All right. Next question is, name 3 types of utility softwares. First, you answer this question. Name 3 types of utility softwares. Yes, Gaurav. Unmute yourself, Gaurav.
Yes, sir. File management software,
File
antivirus
management,
software,
antivirus, uh,
encryption,
encryption, decryption software.
decryption software.
Yeah, very right. Very good, Gaurav. All right. Now, 2 examples of file management software. Any 2 examples of file management software. Yes, Manyaveet.
Sir, Free Commander and Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, Free Commander, Window Explorer. Okay. Okay. Any 2 examples of antivirus software. Any 2 examples of antivirus software. Yes, Ishani.
Sir, Norton Antivirus Quick Heal.
Norton Antivirus and Quick Heal. Very right, very correct. All right. Any 2 examples of encryption decryption software. Yes, Japji.
LastPass, BitLocker.
LastPass, BitLocker, 7-Zip, VeraCrypt. Okay, good. Nice response. All right. Now, name 3 language translators. Name 3 language translators. Yes, Tanveen Kaur, unmute yourself.
Assembler, compiler, interpreter.
Assembler, compiler, and interpreter. Very right, very correct. Okay, anybody can tell me the difference between compiler and interpreter? Anyone who can tell me the difference between compiler and interpreter? Yes, Tanveen, unmute yourself again.
Sir, compiler, it is used to convert high-level language into machine language in one go, whereas interpreter, it is used to convert high-level language into machine language line by line.
Line by line. Very good, very correct. The language processor that converts the high-level language program into machine language in one go is called compiler, and one which changes line by line is called interpreter. Very right, very correct. Okay, what is assembler? What is assembler? Yes, Japji. Japji, unmute yourself, beta.
This language processor, it converts the assembly language into machine language.
Very correct, very right. The translator that converts the program in assembly language to machine language. Very right, very correct. Okay, name 3 types of application softwares. Name 3 types of application softwares. Yes, who will tell the answer to this question? Yes, Anshya, unmute yourself.
General purpose application
General
software,
purpose. Very right.
specific purpose, and customized software.
Third is customized software. Very good, very right. All right. Now see this table carefully. In this table, we have taken 4 categories of general purpose application softwares. You are to tell two examples with respect to each category. You are to tell two examples with respect to each category. Okay. Yes, Tanveer, first you tell the examples of word processing software.
Yes, sir. Sir, MS Word
MS Word
and
and
Google
second is
Docs.
Google Docs. Very right, very
Google.
correct. Very correct. Google Docs.